Dear students, we are going to start with the last topic, that is the cytoskeleton. As the name indicates, cyto plus skeleton. So it is the structure which is forming a skeleton within the cell. So they are network of filamentous proteinaceous structures which are present in the cytoplasm. You can see the structure of the cell over here. Okay, so the maximum part of that is made up of a cytoskeleton, and they are made up of microtubules. You can see over here very beautifully. Let me show you. Look here. These are the long tail like structures, and they are running parallel. Okay, and one thing more, what you can observe here, they are in the form of a circle. Okay, so these are in the form of a circle. Now we are going to make them open, that what are these actually are. So they are providing mechanical support, motility, maintenance of the shape and of the cell. Now you know that if the cilia are present, what is there in that is basically, if the organism like the bacteria, they have a cilia, these are the small hair like structures and they are very small. But if it is a flagella, then in a bacteria it may be single or in a pair, or they may be in the opposite pole. So what is the difference between cilia and flagella? They are short hair like organelles, and flagellas are long whip like organelles. Fine. Then second is in their number. Cilias are relatively large number per cell, and flagellas are usually fewer in number per cell. Then cilia covers the entire surface, whereas flagella are present on the one end or on the both the ends. And now coming to their function. Cilia play a rowing motion, means either they show the movement of the cell or they show the movement of the fluid in which they are. Whereas flagella, they play a very important role in undulatory movement, means the movement of the bacteria from one place to another. Now coming to their structure, what actually cilia and flagella are made up of. You can see these are the hair like outgrowths of the cell, and cilia are small structures which cause the movement of the cell or surrounding fluid. Flagellas are long structure which are responsible for the movement. You can see the structure. Dekho bachche, look here like this. You can see the circle of this. This is the actual circle. Okay, when you are showing it in the front, then we can observe them as like this. And one thing more, you can see here, you can see in the center two circles are there, but here two circles are not there. Okay, then how many circles are there over here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it is 9 plus 0 arrangement. Okay, then this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and inside it has a 2, so it is 9 plus 2 arrangement that we are going to study at what actually these are. So this is the structure of the flagella. You can see in the center also it has two circles. Okay, so coming to the enlargement of the circle, they are covered by a plasma membrane. Then the central part is called as a axoneme. The core is called as a axoneme, in which they are running parallel to each other like these. They are running parallel to each other. Okay, they are running parallel to each other like this. So we are observing them from the front. Okay, and it has two inside the central sheet. This red color is the central sheet. Fine. And now you can see over here what more things you are observing here, that this is a doublet 1 2. So these are the doublet, and these doublets are joined by a green color rod that is called as a interdoublet bridge, and inside it has a central sheet, and there is a radial spoke, you can see, by which they are connected with the central sheet. Okay, and how many are there? These are 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So these are 9 doublet with 2 inside, so it is called as a 9 plus 2 array. You can see it is written over here. So these are the microtubules. The core axoneme has many microtubules. So how many microtubules are there? 9 pairs of doublets. Okay, so these are called as a microtubules. Now inside you can see the central tubules are connected by a bridge and are enclosed by a central sheet. It is connected to one of the tubules of each peripheral doublet by a radial spoke. Now listen to me please, that this is a peripheral spoke, as they are present on the edge, which are present on the edge, that is called as a peripheral. Okay, and they are connected by radial spoke. What is radial spoke over here? You can see this one, which are arranged on the radii, that is called as a radial spoke. Fine. Peripheral doublets are also interconnected by a linkers. They are connected by a linkers. Cilium and flagella emerge from centriole like structure called as a basal body. So that is very important line. What have I told to you? That cilium and flagella, they emerge from centriole like structure. Now we are going to start with the what is centriole like structure, and that centriole like structure is called as a basal body. So from the basal body, cilia and flagella arise. Where are basal bodies present? They are present inside the cell, and from the basal bodies cilia or flagella arise होती हैं. Now coming to centriole, you know that they are basically present in the plant animal cell. So this is the organelle containing two non-membrane centrioles. We have studied in the chapter cell division that when they are on the one pole, then it is called as a centrosome, but later on they divide and goes to the opposite pole, that is called as a centrioles, and they are surrounded by, you can see over here, they are surrounded, you can see microtubule, centrioles are there now. So otherwise single is called as a centrosome as an organelle containing two membrane bound, it is non-membrane bound, okay, containing two non-membrane bound cylindrical sheet called as a centriole. In that case we have studied that they have a sheet that is called as a plasma membrane, but here we will not see the sheet. So they are surrounded by a pericentriole material. They lie perpendicular to each other. You can see they are perpendicular to each other. Let me show you, like this and this. So this is a perpendicular to each other, and they are made up of 9 evenly spaced peripheral fibrils called as a tubulin. What is it called as a tubulin? You can see over here circle, you can see over here circle, and can you see that these circles seems to be connected to each other? Fine. So we are going to see the enlarged structure of this. Each of the peripheral fibril is triplet. There we studied as a duplet, now it is a triplet, and they are made up of 9 evenly spaced peripheral fibril of the protein called as a tubulin. Each of the peripheral fibril is triplet and they are linked to each other. You can see the structure of this. Okay, wait. Now what is there in this? Let me show you how it is being shown here. Let me show you. Okay, okay, look here, these are the 1 2 3, then 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, then 1 2 and 3. Okay, like this 9 are there. Now this is connected to this, this is connected to this, this is connected to this, this is connected to this. Suppose this is A, B, C. So A is connected to C. Okay, and here you can see over here inside it has a central space. That is why it is called as a 9 plus 0. So if fibrils are absent in the center, the arrangement is therefore called as a 9 plus 0. And fibrils are running parallel to each other, but they are making certain angle. Okay, this is the angle which they are making with each other. The central part of the proximal region of centriole possess rod-shaped proteinaceous mass known as a hub. So inside this, it is a hub. What is it called as? Hub. So it is giving the appearance of cartwheel, पहिए की तरह. कैसे? Now they are connected to each other like this. I will send you the now in this you can see over here that it is showing a cartwheel, and central part of the proximal region of centriole possess a rod shaped proteinaceous mass known as a hub, which is connected with the tubules of the peripheral triplets by a radial spoke made up of protein. The centriole form a basal body of the cilia or flagella or the spindle fibers that give rise to spindle apparatus during the cell division in an animal cell. Okay, so centriole are playing a very important role as they form the basal body of the cilia or flagella. The centriole and spindle fiber give rise to a spindle apparatus during the cell division in animal cell. So what are actually the function of these? They form the spindle fiber which moves towards the pole at the time of cell division. Thus they play a very important role in the movement of the chromatids, and also they help in the formation of cilia and flagella of the cell. Okay.